Oh boy, just a bunch of petty, jealous women in my books. Oh boy. Y'all watch the WNBA, comment down below. Do them Patriots watch the WNBA? What y'all think about them women shooting the ball? Y'all know I love sports, man. I love women's sports. I love all sports, man. Y'all know I get a kick out of sports. I know some of y'all don't like sports. You know, comment down below how you feel about sports, man. How you feel about the WNBA. You know, and comment down below if y'all started watching ever since Caitlin Clark stepped on the floor. Cause I know it's some of y'all that ain't been watching, they ain't never watched a lick of women's basketball until Caitlin stepped on the floor. I'm just gonna be honest with some of my Patriots. Now I know some of y'all said, "Oh, I like this young lady here. Oh, she's entertaining." Oh. And then you got everybody a little petty, a little jealous, a little hating. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it real, man. We're going to keep it real, you know. And y'all know I've been following Caitlin Clark, you know, for a very long time before she made it to the WNBA. And y'all know we even reacted to, you know, some games on here of her in college, you know. So just keeping it real, man. But let's go and jump into this video. I've been wanting to get into this one since yesterday, but y'all know we had so much going on covering with our good fellowman, so we kind of got backtracked. But let's go and get right into it. This one's coming from my brother, man, so make sure y'all check him out down below, link in the description box. I couldn't wait to get into this one, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, I like when he said that.
And here we go again. Caitlin Clark, look at this. Not a play on the ball by Angel Reese. Hey, Shaq, you know, I'd lay off her. She's just so goddamn dirty. Like, not going for the ball at all. What is this?
Oh, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you are new here. We drop amazing videos every single day, man. We have fun and we keep it real, man. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't already, hit that like button.
Just an absolute cheap shot. Angel Reese, Chicago Sky, dirtiest players in the...
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got to talk about the WNBA once again because the drama never stops with this league full of women, okay, who seem to specialize in drama. I think the drama is...
And we're not going to lie. It's been... Ever since she's, you know, just saying, this season, it's been the dirtiest we've seen it. Ever since... You know, Caitlin has made her debut. I'm just saying, just being honest with y'all. I know what y'all call it, but I'm just saying, ever since she made her debut, you know, it's been real nasty out there.
It's more entertaining than the actual basketball, to be quite honest with you. But hey, once again, we're back, okay? We're talking about what a lot of people are calling another cheap shot on Caitlin Clark. When she plays the Chicago Sky, which is Angel Reese's team, in which you guys remember the cheap shot seen around the world on Caitlin Clark by Trinity Carter, and the Chicago Sky got a whole lot of backlash from it. And ever since then, the woke WNBA players, along with the mainstream liberal media, has been calling the fans racist, right? If you are a fan of Caitlin Clark, you're racist. If you defend Caitlin Clark against cheap shots by these jealous WNBA players, then you are a racist. This is what they're saying, okay? So now we're going to have more accusations of racism here because, again, you have a lot of people defending Caitlin Clark from what appears to be another cheap shot, or at least that's what a lot of people are calling this, that happened in a rematch between the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever, where once again, the Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark, won the game 91-84. Caitlin Clark had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double, plus 10, plus minus. She played an amazing game. She hit some big shots at key moments. The stadium was full. Okay, it was a ton of people there. So it seems, I was like, wow, this stadium looks more full than an NBA game, right? I think there are more people that are now watching Caitlin Clark than some of these NBA games, okay?
Told y'all, and we said this now. Ever since she's made her debut, those numbers, yay, Whoa! You're like, oh my! People are actually watching the WNBA. Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah. Look now, see, here goes somebody getting in their feelings. I'm just look. Go look at the data. Look at the numbers. Ever since she made her debut, you know, and she's a very talented young lady. You know, very entertaining. Like I said, I've been following her for a long time. You know, we already knew. You know. And she had everybody excited her whole college career. So, what is sick, man? People getting called racist. Oh, man, I tell you. What has the world come to? I told y'all we living in some dark times, y'all. Everybody wants to be, you know, they want us to be divided, you know, manipulated, brainwashed, you know. Over here, while we can all just come together and love one another, you know. People playing victim always. People pulling the race card. I wish they'll understand, man. One race, the human race. One love, man. I don't know why we can't get that through our thick skulls, you know. Telling you, man. If we understood that, the world would be completely different, man. One love, man. The human race, y'all.
That is how much of a star she is in the WNBA. She is literally the league MVP. And it seems as if, again, these jealous WNBA players are trying to hurt the league MVP. And that's what a lot of people are saying about this play right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play it. So yeah, this is Angel Reese. Just clotheslining right here. Clotheslining Caitlin Clark right in the head, right on the side of the face. Right? Just slap her in the face. Now, some people are saying this is assault. Okay? That's what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, wow. So, the refs called this a flagrant one, as they should have, okay? Because, again, that was a hard foul. I mean, she just slapped Caitlin Clark across the head. But I won't go as far as to say it was dirty or it was a cheap shot. And the reason why is because it technically is during the course of play. Okay, so you have Caitlin Clark going up for a layup, and Angel Reese basically is beat, right? And instead of accepting defeat that, hey, I got beat by Caitlin Clark, instead, you know, she tries to play the ball, but she ends up slapping Caitlin Clark in the head instead, okay? I think it's a poor play by Angel Reese, but I won't go as far as to say it's dirty. And I think that we have to be careful about calling all of these plays dirty, because what happens is that it's going to seem like, well, anytime that Caitlin Clark gets a hard foul, you know, her fans are saying that, oh, well, you know, they're trying to cheap shot her or whatever. And I'm not saying that they're not giving her a little extra oomph, right? Like, they're not going out there and trying to play her tough, okay, into, you know, rough her up, maybe even intentionally commit hard fouls against her. I'm not saying they're not trying to do that. But again, if it's a basketball play, right, if it's during the course of play, you know, you can't really complain about it too much, right? The refs, they call it a flagrant, and it is what it is, okay? I mean, you know, Angel Reese got punished for it. This was not necessarily the same thing as the Kennedy Carter cheap shot, where that didn't happen during the course of play, okay? That was not a basketball play. That was just Kennedy Carter just saying, hey, I'm just going to, you know, body check Caitlin Clark. I'm just going to shove her. I'm just going to assault her for no reason, okay? I don't think that this is the same thing, even though Angel Reese was the same person that was celebrating and clapping at her teammate cheap shotting Caitlin Clark. So there's no doubt in my mind that, you know, hey, maybe there were some bad intentions behind this, but I just can't say for certain that it was an intentional cheap shot. It definitely probably was an intentional foul, but I'm not entirely sure if she intentionally wanted to smack Caitlin Clark in the face. But again, that's not really what this video is about, okay? What it really is about is the reaction to this flagrant foul and the difference between how Caitlin Clark responded versus how Angel Reese responded. Because
Yep. I couldn't. Now, this is the main part of the video, y'all. Main part. And again, most of this stuff, like I say, I see this before we get into these videos. I see all this. It's posted all down my timeline, you guys. All down my timeline. So I've already shaken my head, broke it down, analyzed it before I got into today's video. You know, even though it's a reaction, you know, I always do my research and my analyzations before we get into the video, you know, because I don't want to come on here looking like I don't know nothing, you know. But I'm not gonna call it dirty, y'all. You know, I've played basketball at a almost a professional level. I've played football at the professional level, you know, so I know how brutal it can get, man. How competitive it can get, you know, in the sport, you know. But again, it's all about how you respond about things, you know. Responding. We all got to respond, make decisions, man. And like I tell y'all, you got to live and die with your decisions, man. And when you're at this level and them cameras are on you, you got to come with it. You know? Now, if you're on here crying, playing the victim, saying this and that, your words are very, very powerful and they can be used against you. You know? So let's go and continue, because this is fun to get real good, boy. Like, you really have to be on your A game, man. Especially for, you know, these professional athletes. You got to be on your A game, man. You know?
Angel Reese lashed out at the media over this foul, right? She basically went out and accused Caitlin Clark of having special privileges and that they're the ones that didn't get enough foul calls. And that, again, Caitlin Clark had some type of, I don't know, special treatment on the court that, you know, is designed to protect her even when she gets clotheslined in the face.
Angel, I want to get your assessment from the first half to the second half, because the first half, you and Camilla were cooking in the first half there, but what happened in that second half?
I mean, for inside, I think we were playing really hard. I think we went up really strong a lot of times, and we didn't get a lot of calls. And going back and looking at the film, I've seen a lot of calls that weren't made. I guess some people got a special whistle, but just being able to play hard as best as we can. I'm still proud of Camilla going on, still getting a double-double. And that's something y'all not going to be able to stop regardless of the referees. Like, we're here for a while. We're not going to be denied, no matter what you guys can try to do. But our goal is to win, and we're going to do whatever it takes to win and continue to do that.
Yeah, so the delusion of the WNBA is really something that should be studied in the history books, okay? Because I have never seen this much delusion on such a consistent basis in sports, right? Imagine thinking that Caitlin Clark has a special whistle when you are the one clotheslining her in the face, right? In the course of play, you are smacking a player in the face, and after the game, you lash out at that player and say, oh, well, she has a special whistle. She's getting special treatment because you got called for fouls, right? You got called for fouls that you clearly committed, right? Like, you're not allowed to smack people in the face during the game, okay? I understand that these girls aren't soft, okay? And they play bully ball and that they're rough, okay? I understand they want to prove that they're just like men, okay? But that's not a part of basketball. Getting smacked in the face is not something that players should just be able to get away with without being punished. Now, it happens. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily dirty when it's done on accident, when you're not doing it on purpose, because, again, it happens. But most certainly, this foul call was deserved, okay, because Caitlin Clark was fouled. As you can see here, she was smacked in the face by Angel Reese. But, again, according to Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark has the special whistle. Amazing. Now, compare that to the response from Caitlin Clark when she was asked about this flagrant foul.
And then when you get flagrant foul by Angel Reese, what's going through your mind and how you just stay within yourself to finish the game?
Well, to going through my mind is I need to make these 2 free throws. That's all I'm thinking about. It's just part of basketball. It is what it is.
Two completely different responses. You know, I tell you.
You know, just trying to make a play on the ball and get the block. But yeah, I mean, it happens. And those free throws, when you have to shoot them with nobody at the line, are kind of hard. So it's a little different than having people at the line. So I was just trying to focus on making those.
And that, my friends, is the difference between a Caitlin Clark and an Angel Reese. This is why people are fans of Caitlin Clark. This is why people support her. Is literally because of the way that she carries herself. It is vastly different than the way that a vast majority of the players in the WNBA carry themselves. And you can see it in interviews. In interviews, when Angel Reese loses, she finds a way to pull the victim card, no matter what it is. After she lost to Caitlin Clark during the NCAA tournament, she was out here boo-hoo-whining and crying, "Oh, woe is me. I've been sexualized and victimized and terrorized and all these things because I'm a black woman," right? This is what she was saying. But yet, when you see Caitlin Clark lose or when something happens to her, she is not playing the victim card, right? She was asked about the flagrant foul. She could have took a shot at Angel Reese, but she didn't. She was just like, well, yeah, it's a part of the course of play. And what I was thinking about more than anything is making those free throws, right? Because that's what matters, right? That's what matters, is putting points on the scoreboard so that you can win a game. And I'm thinking about that more so than anything else. She didn't accuse Angel Reese of doing it on purpose. She didn't play the victim card. She didn't do any of the things that probably some of these other WNBA players would have done had the roles been reversed. And that is the difference. She just showed you how to overcome adversity, right? When something bad happens to you, you don't boo-hoo, whine, and cry about it and blame the world. You do what you can do. You control what you can control and focus on the end goal, which is to win the game. On the other hand, what Angel Reese does and what a bunch of these other WNBA players do, they instantly play the victim card. Anytime they face any adversity, the first thing they do is cry racism. Well, it's the white man's fault. It's MAGA. It's the Trump supporters. Everybody hate us because we're black women.
Yeah, we're sick. It's sick, y'all. Sick. Pull the race card. You know. And we're tired. I'm telling y'all, man, we're tired of it, y'all. I know y'all tired of it. I'm speaking from all of y'all right now. We're tired of it, man. Like, what does race have to do with it, man? She has a special whistle. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And also, again, do y'all watch the WNBA now? Are y'all watching it more than ever? Comment down below, man. And do we have any Caitlin Clark fans in the comments? Comment down below, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I got love on both sides, man. You know, so there's no hate in my blood, man. It's one love over here. One love, the human race over here, man. Simple as that on this channel. You are loved and accepted. We don't see color, man. And I wish everybody could understand that. But I love you guys. Wishing the best on all you guys' life. Make sure y'all go check out my brother down below. Link in the description. And hey, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love, family.